Jennifer Aniston, we had done Ferris Bueller's Day Off with her. She was Ferris's sister.
Right.
Of course, we did it without John Hughes. How stupid is that?
You did it. You did a television, a TV show of.
We did a TV show.
Right.
And we love Jennifer Aniston. We did some pilots. They were horrible.
Wow.
Then I have the moment with her, Sunset Boulevard, late at night, Chevron gas station. We're filling up, and she says, "Will it ever happen for me?" And I said, "God, I want it to."
Right.
And I meant that.
Because you saw her as a potential star.
I saw the star power.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, this can work. Finally, we have the Friends script.
Right.
She's in a deal. Now it's CBS.
Oh, my God.
Les puts her in a show called Muddling Through.
Right.
So we looked everywhere else. We wanted someone else to be in that role because we couldn't have Jennifer in first position. And
Right.
finally, we just said, you know what? We'll take her in second position. We'll take the risk. Problem is, we did do the pilot. Muddling Through is going to series.
Yeah.
So we are sharing Jennifer Aniston. Warner Brothers looks at me and they say, if you make episodes of Friends, you're paying for them if we have to reshoot the episodes without Jennifer because we don't own the rights to Jennifer. We're not in first position.
Wow.
And I just said, you know what? We're doing it.
Wow. So you could have had to, you might have had to scrap
Millions.
all of the Friends episodes if Muddled Through didn't get canceled.
Muddling Through, we made 6 episodes of Friends, a couple $1 million a piece, and Business Affairs looks at me and they go, "You're out of your mind."
Because you don't have the rights to use her.
I said,
Les Moonves had the rights to her.
Yeah.
How did you convince Les to let go of her?
It was a bad show. And
Muddling Through was a bad show.
It was a really bad show. They put it on. We scheduled against it.
Did Jennifer Aniston have to go to Les Moonves and said, "Please let me out"?
She went to Les and she asked to be released. The answer was no. Ultimately,
How did she get out of her deal?
America voted. America decided. They put Muddling Through on, and it died. And my question was, are they going to fuck us by picking up a really bad show and making more of them?
Right.
And the answer was that didn't make sense.
So once the show was canceled, she was free to do Friends. That's the way it works.
Then we had her.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
lucky for her. Can you imagine the shakes she must have gone through thinking that, man, because you knew right away.
She was doing double duty.
And you knew that Friends was going to be a big hit, right? You felt it.
Research sucked.
It did?
Yeah.
What didn't they like about it?
They thought it was very narrow.
Was Courtney Cox always in? Was she the
Yes.
choice?
Courtney was always in. Everyone loved Courtney.
The show was written for that dude who played Ross, Schwimmer.
Schwimmer.
Isn't that amazing? He was the big star.
Early on, he was the first one to pop.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they wrote it for him mostly.
They heard David Schwimmer. In their heads was David Schwimmer. That cast was unbelievably in sync.
Right.
They, as young kids, out there together, and none of them had any level of success. It was all the beginning. But we believed that television makes stars.
Well, it does. And Schwimmer was supposed to be the big star, and he probably could have asked for more money than the rest of them in the beginning. But he wisely went to them and said, let's negotiate as a group. We'll all get the same thing.
Yeah, Warner Brothers and NBC went to the cast and said, hey, let's get more years. Things are working. This is all good. And Schwimmer said, why don't we all just be equals? I don't want to go to work and know that someone else is paid more. And Schwimmer could have been at the high end if they had just, and he just said...
As a network president, are you like, oh, shit, that Schwimmer's a big fucking problem. He's getting them all negotiated the same...
No, actually, the feeling was, I don't think they ever would have done it for a decade together if they didn't have that sense of equality. Now, ultimately, that egalitarian sensibility that David Schwimmer asked them to embrace, it ended up working powerfully on their behalf as they renegotiated contract after contract.